Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio. This is another acrylic collage painting. The challenge, the photo is a ballerina on a dark stage. So she's wearing white, but I decided to tint the paper with some blue so that it's not flat on the page when I'm done. So yeah, and I like blue. So I just do a little bit of blue on there and just for a hint. And then I painted a sheet black with a little bit of brown at the bottom. And I don't know, I felt like it needed to be collaged on. So I just basically tear up the black and then we're going to glue it all back on. So I've got my basic idea here and where the ballerina is going to be positioned. And then I will glue the black around her. I don't think I do where she's at, just to conserve the paper. And we're going to get to gluing all these on. And of course, that's not straight. Figured I might as well use the corners in the corners. I guess with tearing up the black and then gluing it back on, you get the same texture as what the ballerina is going to be, because she's going to be torn up pieces of paper. Well, except for her skin, I cut that out. I wanted it smooth, so I did cut her figure out in paper. And now I have to cover up all those little white spots that were created by tearing them up. And I think on an area I didn't have enough paper for. And I think I end up doing more than just this one. So this paint that I've used is kind of flat. And it just really reflected and, well, it really looks lighter than black because of the way the light hits it, I guess. So later on, I go over it with a glossy black, I think. So now we're gonna tear up my blue for her tutu. And she's got a little wreath around her head, so we'll do that too. You probably didn't need to see me tearing all of that up. But now I have a little pile. There we go. I'll bring this back out. Anyways, I'm just going to work around in my little semicircle to get her tutu. Okay, so once we get that done, I have her body ready, and I'm sorry, I don't know if I didn't record it or what happened, but I just used some scraps I had that had about the right color, and just traced her figure and cut it out that way. So that's how I got that shape. And then her knee is in the dark, but there's just a little bit of it reflecting light. So I only did that little bit, which is a little odd. I probably should have done her full leg and then covered it up with black. But that's what I did. So now we're going to add some shading and some paint to get her to look like something. So now I'm going to take some of that blue and do a little shading on her dress. So that it looks a little bit better. Oh, and on her headdress. Shade her ballet slipper. And I'm pulling out the glossy black because I decided I didn't like the flat black. I think that's what I'm doing here. And I'm just doing a thin, really thin, wet wash. And I'll probably diluting the acrylic more than you're supposed to, but it's the top layer, and it's, this is not some fantastic fine art painting that's going to end up anywhere, but in my closet. So, Trying to clean up the edges a little bit. I think I'm almost done. Oh yes, I wanted to darken that a little bit more because that's her leg and I don't want it to look super wide. But it's almost done. I hope you've been enjoying these acrylic collage projects. They've been really fun and a challenge. And I'd like to thank you all for watching.